Good morning. Good morning. I don't know what kind of mood I'm in today, but I'm sitting with a tiny baby. Either way, she's crushing milk with chocolate and conflicting sponsor of the pod, Miralax. Also, gigantic slabs of Swiss cheese, which is famously so good for constipated children. Listen, oh my God, I love you. I don't know how anyone vlogs and parents at the same time. Far be it from me to judge. This is a ridiculous undertaking I have attempted here. So we're just doing a quick hit of something that's going to be funner to watch and in theory funner to eat. Right here, right now, this morning, pasteis de nata are among the top 5 white whales on this list. I don't have access to quality Portuguese food where I live in rural New Jersey, but my parents went to a family friend's wedding that I wasn't able to go to because I have diarrhea all the time. Don't tell anyone. It's just hard for me to get places without having many panic attacks. Anyway, it's fantastic Portuguese food there. And I'm now in possession of 4 pasteis de nata. How's your cheese?
Good.
How's your milk?
Good.
You have to poop? No. Must be nice. I dream about them quite often, whether I can eat food or otherwise. It's just one of those things. It's too much talking in the intro. It's too much talking in the intro. Just eat the food. That's all I want. That's all I want.
What are you talking to?
Not enough people to monetize, that's for sure. Eloise got sick of the vlogging, as is her right, and though she is a very positive thinker, she is my child and has a penchant for vengeance. They're not mutually exclusive, I guess. I never thought about it. Anyway, she took her Swiss cheese, ran it through my hair, grabbed a few boogers, did the same. Lots of kissing with the pruny Miralax milk too. And we love that, if we're being totally honest. But it doesn't smell great. It's not smelling great or looking good. I have these pasteis de nata. I am only going to heat up one of them. It would be sacrilege to eat that thing fresh out of the fridge. It's like broiled and it's not gonna be as beautiful. Now, must be melty toasty in the middle. This is before, honestly, that's about the weight of like a golf ball. It's significant. Oh. Oh. What? Less of a positive thinker. We get along great. All right. In no world can I claim to have eaten enough of these across my lifetime to fully understand what makes a proper or beautiful one. Oh, it's like French toast now. All of these things are the same. I think he's scared of the tripod. Really exactly my kind of guy. Poor buddy. I can only tell you, like all people who get to go to a place sometimes do, that one time I ate them in the Belém neighborhood of Lisbon and probably averaged 9 a day. Once I understood what they were and where to get them, there was like no separating me from them. So buttery, it's so gorgeous. I must. Oh, look at my mouth. In my mind, the mark of a good pasteis de nata is if it looks like you just came up for air for a sec. Foul. I will take my business to OnlyFans. I really will. I have my teeth. That too. That's good. That too. Sorry. Okay, ruined the structural integrity of it when I nuked it just now. Didn't have the patience to warm it in the oven. I turned the oven on and abandoned ship once I smelled it. And now it kind of looks like a Starbucks egg bite, which is not the vibe, but that's not what we're tasting right now. Oh my God. It's just like if a gorgeous kugel and a luscious French toast and a flaky as all fuck croissant, some sort of polyamorous miracle made this child. Oh. And if you knew such a thing existed, could you go without it? I don't know how I have. Oh, should I do it? Oh, my nose is dripping. I'm so excited. There's a scale. Mouth watering, nose dripping, crying. We should all be so fucking lucky, you know? Look me in the eyes. Don't look away. I know you want to. Don't. Listen, I also just realized I'm wearing the same thing as I was yesterday, I think, when I threw an involuntary fit about raspberries. I do feel a little better though. We had a joyous little moment. Now we're ready to cuddle. That's what we're gonna call you standing by while I melt down and put it on the internet voluntarily and go off on some kind of tangent about pudding and Tony Soprano. It's like, oh. It remains unclear. I also really need a producer. This whole concept has proven incredibly difficult to pre-produce. A cravings-based show about a random assortment of foods nowhere in my vicinity, hosted by an unhinged, pessimistic monster whose brain is stuck in 2017 internet. Again, Webby's where. I'll see you in a bit. Well, what the fuck is the point of that stupid ass fucking... I wonder why my child calls me a stupid motherfucker. It's really... You make your fucking bed and you lay the fuck down in it sometimes, you know? My husband and my daughter are gonna walk in here any second and say something so unrelentingly optimistic, we're all gonna have to vomit together. It's not really something I feel like doing in this 5th episode of whatever the fuck this is. Firstly, who is she? An 80s newscaster, perhaps? Just a stunning human being with a head full of hair? I mean, what is that? I was in a bad mood when I sat down and then I saw myself and wouldn't you know it, we're right back up. Enough about me. I just thought maybe we'd walk through this list together, and instead of focusing solely on this like werewolf craving that takes over, see what's feasible given the energy and appetite we've got today. So I do have this list pulled up. Oh, Esther brought me banana pudding. Oh, I have banana pudding. I have banana pudding here. I'm still having a really hard time with sugar. I don't care. I care. I don't care. The Pythagorean theorem states that if a best friend brings you banana pudding, you do not let it rot. Oh, okay. All right, we'll eat banana pudding. Even just a few spoonfuls, just to see how it goes, you know, like for science and theorem's sake. Otherwise, things I'm looking for today. I'm tempted to grab sour cream from the fridge just now, even though I just brushed my teeth. And just eat that while we talk, so I'll have accomplished something and can say that I got to the food quicker. Retention was up last week. Listen though, are you gonna jump ship if I gag for real? Get closer. I like this hint of parasocial intimacy we've created here. Feels inevitable after you eat enough prosciutto and make enough eye contact, you know? I could eat a handful of raspberries. That might feel nice. Ooh, berries and cream. The optimists are coming. Do you also live with optimists? Share your survival tips in the comments below. Listen, I'm not feeling great today. It's kind of nice to not feel like I have to put my best foot forward. which is to say, do this like performative eating thing, knowing I'm being funny. The whole shtick is to rediscover the food and enjoy the food, and I have been having so much fun doing that. Oh no, the optimists are nigh. I have been riddled with guilt and anxiety and shame. Who isn't? Who among us? You know, I'm losing weight again. That's not good. It's not what I want. It's not gonna help me get better. And it's a very weird juxtaposition to have a priority of my life right now be one, joy, sure, love that for me. But two, constant intake for medical purposes. And to be so excited every single time I'm taking a bite of food. You know, I keep telling my friends, like, I have been to hell and back with this goddamn fucking disease so many times in ways I haven't even begun to touch on online, which I would never blame you for not believing that, because I am so candid in explicit detail about a lot of this shit. And I don't know what it was about living in a fucking hospital for 3 months, for literally starving for 3 months, that distinguished it in my brain as a tipping point. Like, my lungs have collapsed. I have almost died on many tables. Like, who's to say why this one? I am finding these moments of like calm and clarity and really underlying quiet happiness when I'm eating. Anyway, to sit here this morning and be like, I really don't want to, because I am so scared to keep at it. And listen, now is not the time to be complaining about access to food. Jesus Christ. Also, just my brain is working like, oh my God, you're stuck on the same shot over and over again. This is so not compelling. This is not dynamic. It's not interesting. Like, people are jumping. Who the fuck cares? You know, like it. I'm like, let me move around a little bit. Like, keep people involved. I don't know what I was saying. I think I'm trying to tell you, I'm having so much fun eating, whether it's deliberately plotted for a very specific food orgasm or off the cuff, like a spoonful of sour cream, which sure, yeah, I guess we're gonna do. Oh my God. That has been so continuously special for me in a way I have never experienced. I don't know that I ever so successfully in my life have been able to keep that strand of perspective. It's like an ugly truth, but it's true. I have always found a way to fuck that shit up and make it stupid and less important, and the optimists are here. I think they saw and they're like, we don't want any part of this. Don't bring us down, Mom. I'm so grateful to be eating. I feel guilty as fuck when I don't want to. I feel so discouraged when I get on a scale and it is lower and lower and lower, despite the methodical stuffing of my fucking face that I am participating in tens of times over the course of the day. It's just this constant reminder. I don't have pieces I need. Forever. They're always gone. Don't even get me started on the fact that I am supposed to go on vacation next week. That I have not been able to bring myself to leave a house other than to go get chips or Imodium. Still not a sponsor of this prolific web series. And I'm gonna get on a plane and go somewhere when this hasn't left 9 East of Mount Sinai for many, many months. And then I'm weighing that up against a need to kickstart my life and confront some of these clearly very deep-rooted fears. I mean, ruining an airplane bathroom doesn't exclusively belong to me, but it should because I'm that good at it. Just this idea that I have like attempted to start this new chapter entrenched in trauma, and I'm gonna go take a vacation about it. Woof. Not a good look. I don't know if I can do it. All right, let me go get some raspberries. Wait, in an effort to be as true to the list as possible, I want to see what I said about the raspberries. I read this shit back and it's like poetry. The way my voice shines through on way too much Ativan. Impressive. Quote, just a handful of raspberries. Ready? Do you like my little whirling dervish? He was a cute little gift. Ooh! Oh, fuck. I'll eat a floor raspberry, I don't care. Okay. I could make an effort to tilt the tripod. Beauty. I think I have become such a world-class spinner. Food descriptions for the internet. I think I can come up with a description for raspberries that'll make you feel like you're right here with me, if you're a person who's happened to never have one. All right, are you ready? Okay, I can do this. I'm a newscaster from the 80s, I can do anything. The barometer of a perfect raspberry. What you're looking for when you know you've got a good one. Get the Weddies on the phone. Know you've got a good raspberry when you pick it up as you would anything, and it doesn't immediately collapse under the pressure of your thumb and your forefinger. If you drop it on the floor, don't throw it. That's not giving it a fair shot. It should not be such a moldy thimble of red goo that anything comes off of it. I'm serious. If you drop a raspberry and it's not a raspberry you want to be eating. Nothing. We've got a good one. Did you love that? Jammy. Raspberries are one of my favorite fruit. This one's too far gone, guys. There's gonna be residue. Ready? And the other day I thought, how did they ever let me near Serious Eats? Why would I ever have thought such a thing? I'm a fount of knowledge. Okay, I don't remember where we are. Work. Oh, of course. I was describing raspberries. Okay, well, while I have concerns about the optimists are so loud, screaming with happiness, how dare they? Top 3 favorite fruit. Number 1 favorite aggregate fruit. I said I'd be honest. When I was eating, I have had countless raspberries. Never with the intention of checking them off the list, more so as I'm trying to get my guts to work again and grow. Because did you know they actually regenerate? Not like the physical length of them, but the little villi, like sea anemone type hairs that guide your shit on its way. This is so soluble, even with the seediness of it all. A raspberry has never caused me an issue, not the way a blueberry has. Story for another time. We'll get to blueberries though. I think I have faith we'll get there. Oh God, I miss blueberries. Oh God, I miss blueberries. Anyway, I'm out here eating raspberries. So please forgive the lack of prosciutto level exaltation. Is that a word? Exaltation? Exaltation? I'm not that kind of religious, I don't know. This is just like a gentler passing joy. I ate the vaguely mushy ones first. Now I'm stuck with ones that you'd have to actually apply force at to get some kind of residue. Here, let's see. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna eat it all. How far we've come from fish and chips to raspberry dodgeball. I think that shows a lot of maturity that I just ate that off the floor. That was a nice one. And I want a top of cheesecake. I fear our time is coming to an end. Oh yeah. Hi. Oh, perfect. Your head is exactly out of frame. It works out nicely. Hi, my sweet baby. What do you need, baby?
I need to
talking to 40 people with IBS, probably. Should we make your milk? Relocated, because 1, I'm in a better mood now, and 2, I don't feel like sharing. This is Penn Station pudding from someone who loves, and I love her right back. Not to be one of those people, but I have been a stan since 2000, whatever the fuck. And when I used to work at Cosmo, in the glory days of media, we used to have enough budget. At one point I was managing the budget so that every single person on staff, and it was a 60-person staff at some point, was able to get their own favorite birthday dessert coordinated for everyone. And one year I remember coming in, and of course mine was the only birthday I didn't plan, to just mountains of these little guys. Just to say, I could eat this and it could be so gross, or it could be so good, and there's really no way to know. It looks like sheared. Can you see that? Which makes me a little wary. I'm thinking it's overly aerated. Certainly not the worst thing, but ideally I will bite into this. None of that will matter because it's just so delicious. I won't really give a fuck. Hold, please. So don't mind my finches. The Nilla wafers are so far gone, which again is my fault for not eating it immediately. They taste as though they stalled for 2 weeks too much, and then sat Nevada pudding, and I love it. Because I got it to a little bit, but mostly it's like this soft grit that's just gonna go down. Picture the brownest banana you've ever eaten in your entire life. That's what we're working with here. Oh, I'm gonna have so much diarrhea. Oh, I love to chew on a banana pudding. In no world should you ever eat a banana pudding and there's nothing to chew. I'm down here. 1 minute, I'm just eating pudding on camera. I guess I gotta go. Larger of the two optimists beckons. Oh, hitting pan already. Oh fuck, I got it all over the nugget. How much will you pay me on my OnlyFans account to lick the nugget? It is like robust in some bites and nothing in others. And I find that juxtaposition to be so sexy. Oh, if you're into like chocolate banana kind of thing, I highly recommend eating a Metamucil cracker first, which is what I just did. Imagine I get blackballed from Magnolia PR forever now. I was never whiteballed to begin with. I love to eat everything fruity first, so that I am left with wafer and pudding. That there is nothing natural impeding my last perfect few bites. Also, remember when I said I was gonna make a better effort to stay in frame? This is good. Oh, I could just shut up the whole time. I'll show you my picture of Tony afterwards. Oh. I do also hope you can hear me. I'm just whispering because if Eloise knows I'm down here with banana pudding, it's over for all of us. Optimism and all. Okay, time to go feign some optimism, but let me show you Tony first. My man. Editing now. There's no conclusion shot to that video, then Tony Soprano is my man. We'll get there, guys, I